Cristiano Ronaldo lost the World Cup, but he gained something even Lionel Messi may never be able to. Cristiano Ronaldo suffered historic defeat in the final World Cup of his career. The tournament he had fought for over 2 decades. The one that always seemed just within reach, it slipped away once again, and everyone thought the story was over. But there is a strange secret hidden in that ending. Maybe the greatest moment of Ronaldo's career wasn't the moment he lifted a trophy. Maybe it was the moment he lost the World Cup. Because in that moment, the world finally noticed something that had been right in front of everyone's eyes for years, but almost nobody truly saw it. Something that even Lionel Messi, with all of his achievements, may never be able to replicate. And once you understand this secret, you might never look at Ronaldo's final World Cup the same way again. But to understand it, we first have to answer one question. Why would a man who had already won almost everything still be willing to fight at the age of 41 for a dream that had escaped him time and time again? To answer that, we have to go back years, back to one sentence that followed Ronaldo like a shadow throughout his entire career. A sentence that kept coming back even after the Ballon d'Ors, even after the Champions League title, even after breaking almost every record imaginable. Ronaldo is incredible, but he doesn't have a World Cup. And the strange part is, it wasn't only his critics who said it. Even some of his own fans were afraid of hearing those words because everyone believed that winning the World Cup would finally end the greatest debate in football forever. Or at least that's what everyone thought. When the 2022 World Cup ended, most people believed it was over. Ronaldo was getting older, a new generation had arrived, and winning the World Cup in 2026 seemed almost impossible. But if there is one thing that has never changed about Cristiano Ronaldo over the past 20 years, it's that he has always loved challenging the word impossible. So he came back, he kept going, he forced himself to train again, to fight again, to prove himself one more time. Even while almost everyone else was waiting for the end. But this is where most people misunderstand his story. They think Ronaldo reached the 2026 World Cup to win the trophy, but maybe the truth is something different. Maybe he wasn't fighting to win the World Cup. Maybe he was fighting so he would never have to surrender to himself. And those are two completely different battles. Winning a World Cup depends on many things your teammates, the draw, luck, injuries, but refusing to give up, that depends only on you. And then the moment arrived that millions of people spend their entire lives trying to avoid the final whistle, the final World Cup, the final opportunity. And at the exact moment, the dream of becoming a world champion disappeared forever. Something unexpected happened. For the first time, people stopped talking about the World Cup. Instead, they started talking about something else. About how one player had managed to remain at the highest level for more than 2 decades. About how, in an area where stars came and went, he was still standing. And now we arrive at the secret I mentioned at the beginning. the one that even Lionel Messi may never be able to recreate. It's not a World Cup, it's not a goals, it's not a trophies, it's something much simpler. No player in football history has reinvented himself over such a long period the way Cristiano Ronaldo has. The skinny teenager at Sporting CP, the superstar at Manchester United, the goal scoring machine at Real Madrid, the leader of Portugal, and finally the man who, even in his 40s, refused to let go of the dream of a World Cup. The truth is, Ronaldo didn't just defeat his opponents, he defeated several different versions of himself. And now comes the real question, the question that will probably keep football fans arguing for years. If you could choose only one player, would you choose the player who won the World Cup or the player who redefined what impossible means? And here is an even harder question. If Ronaldo had won the 2026 World Cup, would the debate over the greatest footballer of the time finally have been settled? Or would people still choose Messi? Let me know what you think. Because I'm pretty sure the comments on this question will be even more controversial than the video itself.